Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Banana, penis, vagina, like punch bananas in the face, but on Monday. Banana. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hello there. Welcome back to EU5. Today, we are going to be playing as Andora. And Andora is under the command of Prince Bishop Arnaud. He is 41 years old. He is quite a nice guy. He's pretty good at military, and he doesn't know how to administrate anything. So, that's kind of shit. We also only have 5,000 people to work with. 77.95 of those are peasants. Then we have 20% laborers because we have one good. We have one RGO. A bunch of clerics and a little tinsy-wincy bit of nobles. We can have 100 levies. That's it. I'm not gonna have any rules for this. Because I mean, look at us. I don't think we need to give ourselves any gimps here. There's no need. We are going to be playing on very hard difficulty though, but I'm not going to not play with mercs or anything like that. So, merc up and deal with Aragon? I don't know. I don't think that would be possible, but let's just see what we can do, okay? This is just going to be a Greenland campaign, no? No, because Greenland couldn't do anything. So, let's see what we can do. We can rival Castile! Castile is a threat. I'm a rival Granada. Oh, I can rival two people. And we'll rival Navarre. Why not? Now, we do have one little diplomatic advantage, in that we get guaranteed by France, Aragon, and Fox. Will we become a vassal? Maybe we should. We can have two government reforms. Now, I'm pretty sure because I'm Spain, I get to pick something pretty. Later. I guess not now. But there's this thing called... School of First Letters? That I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to pick. Music is fine, music too loud. Music fine, music too loud. I will lower it by 0.5%. Happy? How is it possible? 3 base stacks with such a tiny amount of pops. Many countries with 300k pops only have 20 base stacks. I'll tell you why. Apparently livestock is insanely valuable. Also, my nobility are somehow adding... no, that's just the wealth. Anyway. I think we're gonna go for agriculture cultivation. We won't really be building any foreign buildings. At least I don't think. How would I reform into a monarchy? 95% aristocracy. Okay, well... I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. But yeah, I have 100% control over 100% of my country. Yeah, that helps. Dexter the 4th, thank you so much for 31 months to row. Tip out of you, sir. Could you hold the second one for the H2 reform? No, because by that time, I'll have more stuff. we're gonna go grab that. And in terms of tech, we'll go for organized religion and the institution growth, as well as guilds. Cost of buying food, why not? Maximum RGO and rural, we'll grab that crap. And then I think we'll try and save our money. So, this is pretty funny. The Andorran clergy have 101% satisfaction equilibrium. And we're gonna tax the shit out of our nobles, and we're gonna tax the shit out of our people. We are not gonna be spending anything on cost of court, because there's not really a downside to having that low, apparently. So we'll leave it low. I was told that I can not pay for that. Also, not gonna be doing any Diplo spending, and we're not gonna be paying for our food. And I actually already have a better economy than I did when I was the Aztecs. We've got Gasto Partel, and he is obviously going to develop my land, and we'll also make him head of cabinet. Then, we're gonna get Julia Fella. And what is he going to do? He's going to encourage migration into Andorra. Because we are in the Barcelona market, and I might be able to steal some people and get them to move over here. But not sure. Also, I would like to get a farming village as soon as we can, so that we can have a couple of burgers in my land, and they will increase the development growth. So I think that would be a good idea. Then we would want to try and make some diplomatic moves. So getting an alliance with Aragon isn't going to happen, and getting an alliance with Spain probably isn't going to happen either. I'm actually going to spend a little bit on this. And we're going to improve relations with Aragon and with Spain. Must be Merchant Republic that gets negative to staff sliders. Low devotion gives negative estate satisfaction. Okay, so you were wrong. That's okay. I do remember that the republics don't have to care about that. Now, what do we have here? Clergy and administration, power for the dioceses, religious advisory council, that seems good. Partial yield, no labor on Sunday, hunting permits. Let's go give these people some stuff. Common militias, sounds like a good idea. Free movement of people, sounds like a good idea. And no, that's pretty much all we're gonna do there. Now, because I'm a dude, I'm a theocracy, I do get to have this, which is just good. But I don't need that right now, so we'll leave it the way it is. We'll leave that the way it is. We'll leave everything the way it is. What negative to estate satisfaction would 0 give? No. What's my culture? Would it be worth to switch to Basque? Maybe, but I don't think we should. Do you need free movement of privilege to get common migrants? No, but I like the migrants being able to move. It's pretty cheap, so stabbing might be good. Stability investment is negative 25%. Can we make that even cheaper? No. I don't know if it's worth spending a third of my income on, and I don't think it is. Schubert1312, thanks sir for 104 months in a row. Tip! Out to you, sir. I need a little bit of diplomats, because I need to curry favors. That depends on who you ask, man, but it's pretty good. Oh man, look, I'm stealing so many people! Look! Look, 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 look! I'm stealing 33 people. Hey, we're gonna turn this around. You are going to develop, and the guy that's like actually really, really good is gonna be encouraging migration. Look, I'm stealing all their people. I do want to tax them as much as I possibly can. I don't know if they're gonna rise up at 33%. But they're not rising up yet, so... 160 now! We're getting 160 people a day! Very nice. Step I'm gonna thank you so much for 93 months roll tip out of the user. Hit or miss? A new patch is definitely hit. New patch definitely hit. Okay, so we need to make enough money to build a farming village. So that's 58 ducats. Jeez Louise. Well, either it's build a farming village, or it's make my thing into a town. That could be good. Why am I converting 4? Base value for every country 2. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have already added 1,000 people to my my dudes. Playing like IRL Spanish Twix streamer. Can you make a town with 5k people? Sure you can, using the Parliament! There you go. It took a while, but I got a little distracted there. Alright, let's go curry favors there. And I'll lose that prestige, that's fine. Yeah, my pop is growing like look at this. My pop is growing like crazy, dude. Encourage migration, man. That's the shit. Down is 5k, no? Or did they change it to a bigger number? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Because... why doesn't it matter? Also, the people I'm stealing, I'm stealing their nobles. Because their common people can't go here. But I'm stealing their nobles. And then the nobles downgrade to peasants. So they're coming here to a retreat, you know? They're coming here to a retreat. They're like, screw all this noble business. Oh man, this is great. Aragon has sent Ramon Berenguer de Barcelona to us in hope for him to be elected as our ruler. Hey, he's not bad. That sounds alright. Bishopric elective. All in country considered. Characters must be supported by a foreign country using sport heir or his favor through us to favor heir. Well, this guy seems to be pretty good. Can I favor him as an heir? I don't have an... what if I do Grandmaster elective? can't favor air. I need to tell him to take the vows. Right? Now he actually becomes my successor. Okay. At least we have that sorted. Isn't he already favored? Maybe. I don't have to favor him. But he wasn't gonna be my heir because he wasn't part of the nobility. Nor was he part of anything else, so I couldn't... I'm not making any money. It's kinda ass. Also, can we stop our Diplo spending? Because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so I have enough favors on Aragon to invite some settlers. Gives me an extra 10 pop a month. Right? Oh, shit! Rural migration attraction +1. And Urgle gets bountiful harvest. Yeah, do that. So now we have a rural attraction of 3. How many people do we get now? And that doesn't appear to change anything. Oh, it's out. Yeah, we're getting. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 years in and I've almost doubled my pop. I'm a god. Bolstered divine authority. That sounds like a great idea. Demand for a new monastery. Oh, fuck you. Can I cancel that? Building will be constructed instantly. I can't afford this. And we have Pursuit of Knowledge. I'm not gonna move that. No, this is all bad. I'm not gonna do any of this. I could have figured that it was gonna be like that, but... At this rate, we'll have 10 billion people in about 40 years. Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna stay like this. Nah, we failed to get bolster government. That's a shame. 256 people! And that is 10k pop! Just like that. Bountiful harvest, don't mind if I do. Okay, can still send another guy, that's not particularly good. Can afford Market Village? Oh, yes, we can! Yeah, because it's cheaper! Let's go! Market Village being constructed. Ding 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 ding. Now let's see how much that increases my income with. These people will instantly be applied. So it hovers between 0.40 and 0.50. And it does absolutely nothing! Haha! But I do have some trade income now. Alright, admin focus. We're going full literacy here. 10 burgers is not nothing. Why am I even taxing the burgers? They don't have anything. I think it might be better. To increase our livestock. But at least we have some burger. And we get 5% extra death growth. Give them some privileges. Oh yeah, we can give them privileges now. Yeah, we can get building rights. We can get road rights. We can get market fairs for a bit more prosperity. Don't really care about the rest, to be honest. I mean, production efficiency is nice, but urban development grants, of course. And that's pretty much that. Oh, actually, there's one more thing. We could give them the extra taxes shit. Treasury rights. And then, yeah, this makes the nobles really, really sad, so maybe we give them a little bit of money. Otherwise, they're gonna rise up. That would suck. I mean, can I tax these now? No, because they still don't make any money. But the fact that they exist now is giving me a bonus to production efficiency. Control over the monetary policy if you're not taxing them anyway. Yeah, but I think I will tax them in the future, no? Can I get a cardinal seat? No. Not quite yet. It's still 13,000 people now. Pretty good. Alright, so I think next up we should definitely try to expand this RGO. Because we've got our development growth kind of set up. As high as we can possibly make it. That's definitely, I think, our best move here. How are we going to expand? I don't know, we get money. Somehow. I could actually ally Aragon. I don't see how that would help me. Improving relations with Spain is kind of pointless, so we'll stop doing that, and then maybe at some point we'll get another diplomat. Scholarly treatises! So, in this age, we are going to go... We are going to go find my phone. Jesus, Navarra? Wait, what happened to the... Holy shit! Huh. So the one time I rival Navarre, they do this. I've never seen that before. Anyway. Let's see here. What do we want that's like good? Max Lucy for burgers, nobles, and clergy seems like a good idea. Efficiency of cabinet. That looks good. And then we'll go for the extra initiative, and I guess the peasant levies for all 100 guys that we... There's no way... Well, whatever. We do need to get that tech at some point. All the other stuff doesn't really help me yet, so... We'll leave it the way it is for now. Hey. More clay for you later. I guess so, yeah. At some point, the guys are going to dry up. Because there's no jobs here. There's no reason to be in Andorra de la Vella. So... Oh, we could send our characters over to the... No, we can't. We need diplomats for that, and I'm not gonna be spending any diplomats on this. No. Okay, another parliament. Please encourage urbanization. Fuck. Foster religious relations. Gives me 20 religious influence. That looks alright. So I guess we'll do that one, and then maybe we can change a law or something. So we got favor the clergy now. We'll put that on favor the ruler for a bit of extra crown power. Because it's getting a bit nasty. And then we've got clerical state. We can move that to monastic order, but I don't really see the point in that. Civil society, that's alright. Nobility controlled mining operations. Don't really care. Civil law is alright. We can't change this. We've got devout education now, which... Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then we have internal mission, which gives us tolerance of the true faith, which is basically satisfaction. So I kind of like that. We'll leave that the way it is for now. And then divine causes, pursuit of knowledge, which is also fine. No, I don't think we're going to change anything. No, this is fine. Turn off L gates, wormholes, and gateways. Okay, I also made a mistake because I added in 3 times FTLs. So that was my bad. Still no money on that. And the nobility doesn't know what they want. Okay. Yeah, that was the biggest thing we did. It was the biggest problem, I guess. Yeah, we've tripled our pop. Very nice. How's my my makeup now? Okay, we are flipping the people that are coming in, so that's good. Am I like selling food or what? Oh no. Somehow I have a feeling this might hurt us. Because I'm a rural terrain. Yeah, I didn't get lucky with urbanization. If I could have urbanized, I would have been able to survive. But I think we're gonna lose. We're going to go back down to 10k. It is what it is. At least expanding the RGO is a lot cheaper now, so that's nice. I really hope that that's gonna increase my income, but I mean, what increases your income in this game is a complete fucking enigma. Okay, increase income. Build RGO. It'll take a while for them to then actually work that, so... RGOs always increase income, especially if you have your own market. Yeah, always. Always. But I don't have my own market, because I can't... Oh, great, we get the smallpox first. That's nice. Anyway, we can invite some more settlers. I don't really see the point in inviting settlers now when we're about to die. Yes, some members of our theocracy have been starting to advocate for a greater expansion of our nation. Ah, yes. A greater expansion of the nation. Okay, and here we go. The Black Death is here. Well, we can go segregate the infected. That's pretty much all we can do. And we can prevent some scapegoats, because, it's just free stab. And that's all we can do. Well, you know what? So far, this doesn't seem to be so bad. Except it keeps hitting me. Yeah, blame the Argentinians. Alright, now it's actually hitting me. Okay, now it's actually hitting me. Now it's pretty much hitting me. Watch it give me urbanization now. This fucking game. Okay, it didn't. I don't care about that. I don't care about this. I would like to do support the state, but I mean, it's not like that's gonna work. Support communism? Oh, and support communism. Perfect. I wish they would segregate the infected toggling on and off because the Black Death comes in and out. Yeah, that's really stupid. And we're back down to 10,000 people. If it can actually go away now, please. Why am I the last place on the world where it is? Alright, it's gone. So at least we can start to grow again. And expand that RGO a bit more. Now is this output actually being increased by other things? Ah, fuck you. Stop stealing all my money, man. That's just the food balance. I don't know if adding a farming village is gonna give me more output. But I mean, it'll at least be better than what we already have, right? It'll make some money. And it makes me more food. And we are good at making food here. So I guess I make this. Because we're just promoting... We're still promoting laborers. So there's not really... Yeah, I'll add that in. And just to see what it actually does. You'll lose it when you urbanize. Yeah, that's true. But... It's not like I can ever afford to urbanize. It's not like I can save up 400 money. So I have to get lucky with an event. Or with a parliament. And I haven't been lucky so far. Does the AI have any excuse for not eating Andorra as soon as possible? Yeah, I have my independence guarantee by Aragon, France, and Fox. Stay rural? Fuck that. Alright, so are you getting an output bonus here? No. No. No labor on Sunday is pretty much bullshit. Can I tell my estates to stop fucking dicking around? I'm revoking that. Honestly, if you urbanize, I feel like there should be some benefit for doing in places that have villages. Why? I'm destroying the villages, aren't I? Can I give them something else? I still don't understand how much, what this does. No, this just looks good, so I'll just add that in. And it's a positive number, so I guess it's good. Okay. But this is still not enough to stop the rebellion. Invite foreign cleric. No thank you. Check your province, it'll have a total for that province. Yeah, okay. Peasant enfranchisement, 65%. So then 65% of the wealth should go to not nobles, but that's not what's happening. So it's just fucking magic. Peasant enfranchisement, 65%. This determines how much of the wealth share of a location belongs to the commoners. The rest is transferred to the nobility. Nobility wealth share, 51%. Peasant enfranchisement, 65%. Okay. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I think that's exactly right. We could make a lumber mill. Or a stud farm. It'd be pretty damn expensive. But I don't really like the fact that that this is so expensive now. It's 50 ducats. It's the amount of money nobles steal of peasants, but the description is off. But the freer your peasants are, only from the commoners, not the whole location. Like, it doesn't affect nobles, clerics, and burghers. 100% peasant enfranchisement equals percentage of nobility steal. But the freer they are, the bigger the number. And I still don't get the upgrade. It's a bit sad. You have 65%, so the nobles steal 35. But why? Okay. If you think it makes sense, then I think it makes sense. But I don't understand. There's a number here. It says 65%. And then it says how much of the wealth share. And then this guy has 38, that guy has 48. So none of the numbers number. You can try and tell me that it makes sense, but it just doesn't fucking make any sense, okay? This is one of those things in EU5 that just don't fucking compute. If you have percentage, why even have percentages if they don't mean anything? 30-year war, thank you for some 58 months in a row tip, Metafuser. Like, there is no, it means nothing. There's no meaning to it. From what I understand, if you tax the commoners more than the nobles, you want them free. I know, yeah, that's correct. Yes. Which is why free subjects is great, because it is much easier to tax the common people than it is to tax the nobles. And so if you give them more enfranchisement, then you get to tax them more, and it just makes you more money. Okay. This is true, this is correct. So you want as much peasant enfranchisement as possible if you intend to tax your common people. And I do, because it's way easier. See, the nobles are always very difficult to tax. Commoners, we've got the taxes on 46%. The nobles, we can barely get the taxes up to 20%. So more peasant enfranchisement means more money. That makes sense. So free subjects, good. Noble power, good. This bad, because it lowers production efficiency. Franchise is the amount of money they keep from the money peasants gain based on all overall. Okay. Peasants and nobles get an amount based on the pie chart of the province. Then the nobles steal some from the peasants. Okay, so the pie chart. The pie chart is 33% of the commoners. But this pie chart just shows me the way it is. It doesn't show me the way it is before enfranchisement. Also, why is it so erratically moving around? So, of the 33% the peasants get, the nobles steal 35. No. This is after the nobles steal the money. This number is after the nobles have stolen the money. Because it's 36% of the wealth share. The wealth is 3.28. 36% of that is 1.18. That gives them their tax base. I tax that at 45%, which equals 54 money. This whole enfranchisement shit is playing in the background. You can't even see it. Yeah, okay. I'm not nuts. You can't see the effect. Good. So then, this number, why the fuck even show this? I would like to see the wealth before. I would like to see this actually, see what it does. Like, if it actually does something, then I would like to know about it. But it doesn't tell me what it does. Hey, we have a burger guy. Very nice. Yeah, before, after, because otherwise it means nothing to me. Nothing. Hey, Aragon is dying. And they have 0 troops. That's my parliament. 2 years ago. Mallorca still has 820 though. How much would a single mercenary cost me? $112. Yeah, you're right. Seeing the effect will help you understand the situation. Yes. You won't be able to siege them down before the levies recover. A hard disagree. Because they don't have forts. Here, and they don't have forts there, and they don't have forts there, and they don't have forts down there, and they don't have forts. They're just busy getting siege down there. But are you like disloyal? If I cancel this, do I get my money back? I do. Was this a war against Navarre? No, it was a war against Aragon. I think we go for Aragon right now. First it's ad time. Alright. So let's go take a look here. All of his troops have died. I don't know how long this war is gonna go for. What is the war? Oh my god, they actually declared a conquest war. Would you look at that? Yeah, well, we'll have to save up like 120 ducats, because I don't think it's gonna last for another 29 months. I guess I should have had my CB ready. I'll take that money, thank you. 7 ducats. Why is Navarre that big? Because they helped fight England. Oh! Well, Navarre is no longer a problem. Oh, and now Mallorca actually has 0 money. Okay, we're going max Diplo spending. And I'm going to insult him. Yeah, or do we just pay the price here? I think we just pay the price. Fuck it. Fuck it! Wartime! And we declare war in September because we're a military genius. Ramon Berenguer! And it's pretty funny because Ramon Berenguer actually came from Aragon. Aragon sent him to be the ruler of my nation. But Aragon is weak. Looted money! Is this mountains? Doesn't look like mountains. Okay, we can't eat that sheet. Yeah, we're just sending him back. Could you fix my staff, please? Thank you. And don't walk through that mountain. Because we'll be stuck in a month. Tarragona! Yeah, no, he lost all his levies. At some point, he'll be able to re-raise them. And then we're fucked. But I have to win before then. I'm not gonna be able to siege down Barcelona. It has a fort. So unless I can hire some mercs, we won't be able to siege that down. But we're getting quite a bit of occupations here. And we can go for Valence. Be first on Barcelona so the Spanish will help me. I don't know what the Spanish are doing. They might be moving to Barcelona. Yeah, they are. But I'm pretty sure... And they're faster than I am. Fuck. Yeah, so they're the controller. Alright, well... It is what it is. We're going for the other occupations first, then. You can also siege Mallorca's lands. No, because it's already sieged down. Look, it's striped. Might be able to peace out already. Maybe. No. Because that thing blocks the entire screen, I can never actually read. Wait, Valencia has a fort? No, but I don't have enough dudes. Needs at least 349 to occupy Valencia, and I have 394. Are you kidding? I need 2 people. I'm 2 off, man. Oh no! He's raising levies! Is there something cheaper I can hire? That'll be 100 ducats. For 1 archer. Oh, hold on. It's completely fucked up. Yeah, we can just hire this guy for 83. Okay. Ah! Wait, hold on. Maybe you don't want to be here. No, run! Holy shit. Ah, we gotta run. I need that guy. Okay, so that's 500 guys. So now we should have enough to siege down anything we want. And maybe we can beat this. Because if we can fight a win a battle, that'd be great. Grand. Because archers move first. Alright, where are you going? If I let them go, they're gonna eat me. I'd like to not fight them at all, but if they're going for my capital... then we kinda need to stop them. I think he's moving straight to my capital. We have to fight this. Yeah, he's going straight for my cap. We have to fight this. Okay, thankfully my archers move first. So we're already shooting at them, and they can't touch us. And we're not losing any of our actual people. Okay. Yeah, we got this. We won! Alright, but now he's got horses. And it doesn't matter though, because again, I have the initiative. So we should just be able to kill this. Oh, and he's got a mule. He's got some professional armies. Not sure about this. Okay, we won. Oh! And I captured his camp follower. Alright then. Well, let's ransom them. 0.35 money, don't mind if I do. You're at number 10 to 1. Does that matter in EU5? Not really. Sometimes you get an insta wipe, but most of the times you don't. And I captured more mules. But this time I can't sell them. So I guess I'll bring them to, I'll bring them over there. Now the problem with Valencia is that it borders this stupid fort. So I'll actually have to siege that down, I think. Well, maybe I can prevent it from getting unsieged by having this guy on there. Check how much you can get. Nothing. If I can get up to 50% war score... What is this? Oh, come on! Days always get shorter in war. The confusing rays of light fall in a perpendicular form on the piles of dead bodies. It is difficult to get a glimpse of the sky from this frenzied battleground. This patina of slightly bruised sunlight. These dust clouds hiding it from our troops' irritated eyes. Days are only shadows now. This is bullshit is what this is. Typical EU5 event. Fuck you. Yeah. Alright. How many men do I need? Too few men. How many men do I need though? Too few men. At least as many men as the garrison. Okay. We can maybe siege it down then, but I'd rather be able to occupy the other shit. How many men do you have there? 500. Okay, no, we can't. We can't possibly do that. If Castile pieces out, Barcelona will be empty, right? It'll only have 382, yes. Oh, you mean the garrison will be most empty? Yeah, you're right. If they piece out after they siege it down. But I need 3% more war score somehow. Hey, they did siege down Barcelona. But we occupied Paradox HQ. Very nice. 48% now. And we do get that siege. So he's going to arrive in a couple hours. So now I'm actually gonna hire these guys as mercs. What? Why do you move? Ah, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Why would you? Yeah, jongen. Now they first have to march all the way back to where I am. I was going to hire them as mercs and then use Castile to siege down the province for me, but I guess not. We got 50, so now he should be willing to give us 25% war score. In fact, he's even willing to give us a little bit more. But let's go take a look, because I wouldn't want to deal with non-Aragonese land, I don't think. But, I mean, I'm winning, so why not take a bit more, huh? I'd like to take Barcelona. Maybe, do we wait for Castile to peace out? Do we go risky bisky? Cheaters never prosper? I guess not. Why not? Well, because if we peace out now, he's gonna be able to hire his dudes again. Alright, if Castile pieces out now, he's gonna be allowed to hire his dudes again. Every time you enter a province, after a while, you will get money out of it. From looting. So we're gonna make sure that this little mule is gonna pay back for itself. See? See that money? See all this money? Look at this. Hey hey! Ka-ching! Yeah, let's pay off that debt. And they're mules! They're just gathering the cash. Ka-ching! Cha-ching! Could still peace out. 74% war score, yeah. But I can't take Barcelona. Which is kinda a god tier capital. Actually, Tortosa is better. Yeah, Tortosa is way better. That's 55%, and the natural harvesters ability is only 25. Cartagena has a natural harvest suitability of 100? What? How come that's not a gigantic city? But yeah, the thing is, the thing we need to consider here is, what do we actually want? And I kind of wanted that iron. But if I take the entire thing, I feel like Castile's gonna deck me. Tortosa also has a better river, right? What's that? L? N? N? L? River! Yeah, Tortosa does have a river. Alright, we definitely want Tortosa. I'm gonna want to move my capital here. I don't know how I feel about this, man. It says potential levies too, but I don't trust that number. No, it still says potential levies too. How quickly is it recovering the garrison? 112, okay. So if we hurry up, we can still siege it. Ah! It lies, 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 it lies out of its teeth. Potential levies, 0. And then what do I see here? 243 men will be raised. Yeah, what part of 0 do you not understand? And why are you not eating food? You guys have food, why don't you guys have food? Eat food! Be greedy, take Barcelona. I'm gonna take Tortosa is what I'm gonna take. But first we have to clean up the rest of his troops. Okay, thank God, they're marching into us. We beat him. Okay, let's split up my guys and hopefully we can get there before they get like 3,000 garrison. And then we can still just siege it down. Why did you— I clicked on Barcelona, man! I clicked on Barcelona, I know I did. Okay. And Valencia got on siege, obviously. Fucking stupid, this. I didn't click on Barcelona, okay. My bad, I guess. Unfortunately, I can't split up my units even more, so I can't siege down Valencia now, even though it doesn't have any troops in it. Such bullshit, man. Such bullshit. But the stinky fort, how many troops are in there? 500 still. Okay. Mule tax raid? Let's see. Yeah, it just works. I'm pretty sure it works best when it's, or it mostly works on locations that you auto-siege because you didn't get the loot out of those. That should really make a noise. If you're looting like that. There should be a sound effect. Yeah, I think that mule actually paid back for itself. Oh god. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is priceless. The mercenary are going to expire soon. And then it tells you 2 months in advance. 2 months. It's whatever. I don't need them anymore. Also, did you get your independence? They did. They forced them to release... Zet hem te auto-rehire. Ja, maar lieve schat, dat kan ik toch nooit betalen, man. Denk eens even na. Weet je hoe duur deze kutpuppetjes waren? Extend. 62 ducats. Do I extend or not? Yeah, I won't be able to siege without them. I guess I do have to extend. What could you get in the... Bestial? A Willy. Alright, let's go improve relations with France. And that guy, and this guy, and Navarre. Portugal. Because I really don't want to die here. Oh my. That guy's really, really good. We'll make him head of cabinet. It's a good thing we extended. Good job, guys. Because that guy would murder my ass. Maybe go for the mule tax again? Not entirely sure what the cooldown is. Yeah, no, what? It's just free money, man. I want to make sure you hit everything. It's just free money. You want the siege? Okay. It doesn't really affect you a lot if you're tiny, but... Alright, unless you're tiny, but... I can't extend this one. He's just gonna disappear. I think it's a bit nonsensical that I don't have 100% here yet. Like, do I actually need to 100% you or what? Fucker. Paul Will 6, thank you so much for 54 months for a tip, not a few, sir. Alright, that's 100%. So now you will give me a 100% war score, yes? Alright, let's think about this. So we grab this. And money. And the only person that might declare war on us is Aragon. The iron? If I grab the iron, I border Spain. And I don't think we're ready for that. Dip advisor? Oh yes. Very good call. So taking this would give me 48.36 on Mallorca. Now we're gonna put our head of cabinet on diplomatic endeavors. And now when we let a month tick happen, instead of 48.36 on Mallorca, we're only gonna get 38.08. Much, 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 much less. You can just grab the location with iron, not the entire province. Yeah, okay, but what I mean, how is that even gonna be good for me? Like, we can just grab it later, yeah? Also, there's iron here. There's iron, lumber, wheat. This is just way better in every single way. To grab Girona instead. And then just not grab the money. Okay, fine. We'll just do that. Oh! It was almost very good timing with the music there. But we are now Andorra! Look at this! Very pretty. Okay, we are going to go for protect trade routes. We are going to go for anti-piracy. And we need to go integrate my land now. So, do we say no vassals? For this? Or are we going to allow vassals? I don't know if EU5 is playable without vassals. Historical vassal only? Do we even have one? Oh yeah, I can release Catalonia as a historical vassal. Why we say no vassals? It's EU5. Because the game is... I don't know, because it's... Release and play as? No, I'm not gonna release and play as. That would take everything away. How long would it take to integrate them? It wouldn't take... Oh, you mean the provinces? 16 years per province. This one, Asona, 11 years. But now we have to spend all this money on those provinces. Yeah, I don't think you can play it without vassals, guys. I don't think that's possible. I think we should just release the vassals here. Yeah, but can you form Catalonia? No, I can form Hispania. That's pretty much it. Sitting and waiting a billion years doesn't sound very fun. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound very fun. I was thinking we shouldn't play with vassals anymore, but... I don't know. It's up to you guys. We'll do a poll. I don't really care either way, but I don't know if sitting here waiting for my stuff to core is gonna be that good, so. Three options? No, that would be splitting the vote. Locking yourself out of having a cabinet for 50 years doesn't sound particularly fun. No. You're right. That and the money. Rest of the provinces integrate, albeit slower. Yeah, they'll integrate, and they'll be done integrating in 1820 fucking 1. It doesn't say when it's integrated. Poll is over? Is it? Okay, yeah, people are very much saying yay. But they're also instantly disloyal. They're loyal now, and they are the correct culture. I'm just afraid that the moment I release this, or the moment they finish scoring, which they will do at some point, they're just going to be disloyal and eat me. I mean, if they are disloyal, then we can just deck them. Yeah. We have no army levies raised. That's interesting, because I do have army levies raised. But it says I don't. Disband the merc? There is never a need to disband the mercenaries earlier than you have to. Never. Not once, not ever. What happened to the Aztecs? It was too shit. Well, it wasn't too shit, but I mean... I got shafted by something and then I was like, oh screw this. I'm not doing this. So I have some money. I feel like I should be saving it though, as I spend more of it. Now it says I have levies raised, but I think I'm gonna keep them. Because the fact that I have them in control of the military is giving me 25% crown power. And it's really only affecting the food production in here. So it doesn't really affect me too much. But it does give me a bunch more crown power, so I think I'll leave it the way it is. Yeah. Okay, let's go improve relations with my vassals. We can integrate them after 10 years. And it should be good. Now, as soon as we can, we want to embrace the Renaissance, but it's very expensive still. Fiona, great, thank you for 76 months to roll. Tip! That'll see you, sir. Yeah, and we'll want to move our capital to Tortosa when we can. Are they coring the land? Of course. Of course! We'll want to make sure we have market villages in every single location because it increases the development growth. And development is a good thing. We like development. The length of integration is acceptable to the number of cabinet seats to make playing without a vassal torture. Is the length acceptable? Uh, 12 years for something that's my primary culture seems really rather long, but why is there Aztec music in the Andorra playthrough? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know what's up with my music selection lately, but that seems way off. Are they like actually working the farming villages or the market villages or not? Yeah, you are. Good. And they'll increase my trade too. Okay. Well, we can embrace banking. That's only going to cost me 8. Renaissance is still a ways away, but let's just hit it. It's fine. I'm still researching 2 things. What exactly? Army levies and cost of court. Okay, that's fine. Then we're going into Renaissance because it's going to give me more tech and shit. So Renaissance, extra government reform, extra cabinet seats. Crown power, chancery, that thing, rights of nobility, PP, culture cap is a big deal for us. Patron of the arts is pointless. Then we need banking, we need a dock, we need a protected harbor, and we need a bark. And I guess Iberian caravel. Bureaucracy, that seems fine. Entrepot, yeah, okay, good. Pound lock canals. And then we'll go for professional armies, armories, crossbowmen. Where's my Catalan crossbowmen? Why can't I get those? Also, we don't need peasant levies. Because we're gonna get these. Yeah, we're gonna get these instead. Because they are peasants, right? Yeah. What makes them better? They have more initiative. Oh, improved population growth. That's nice. Yeah, so they're just, our levies are actually really, really good then. Another streamer said that integration speed is faster if the location has a road to your capital. Okay. If you say so. I can't exactly afford roads though, so. So I didn't check the flags. I do need to keep improving the list of these. When can I start to integrate them? 71. Ooh, this place needs a sawmill. But we also want to have a market village there. Not that building any of this gives us anything right now. And we have rebellion? Oh shit, what the fuck? Gascon Patriots. Jongen. Chat pause due to scroll. Did you vote today? No, I will soon. Okay, we have a new heir. Which means we need a new guy on the— oh god, they're all terrible. Okay, can we get something better than this? Okay, that guy is better. A bit more relations with Castile, that seems fine. Not sure about that. Is it core to create a subject there? I can, it's part of my main state. I can enter it though. But it's not like we can stop the rebellion. Hello? Jeez. Hello? The hell? Can't you culture accept it? I don't even know if— I don't think so. I don't think we have enough people. No, it's only 2%. No, wait, I can accept it. And I have the slots for it too. I don't have the prestige, that's why I can't do it. I'm suffering attrition in these mountains. But it's 3,000 people. How many levies are they gonna have? Like nothing, right? And in 71 we can go for that. Also, I want to make sure we have this this shit sorted. Okay, so we got a market village everywhere, almost everywhere. Still need it here. Oh, but this is a town. Okay, so get me a library then. Am I okay with this being a town? Sure. Isn't it better to not pay for the court slider? The malice as theocracy isn't that punishing. Yeah, I was told this before by another person, but the thing is, if you have that if you have it lower, then you have less pop satisfaction. And it really isn't that expensive. It's Republic where you really don't want to pay for it. Well, and even then, having 0 Republican tradition means you can't do shit. So, you know. But yeah, my proximity is 0 because we don't have a road. How expensive would a road be? 171. Alright, that's the next thing we're going to be spending our money on. getting shafted every single time. Stop stab spending. Jubilee! Sure. Oh, great! It was a minor uprising. No roads lead to Andorra. No, not yet. Do we go Qatar? It's Lutheranism from Timu.com. No, the last time I flipped religion as an Iberian, I got crucified by chat, so I'm not gonna do that. Could you tax the clergy then? You never tax the clergy. Doesn't matter if you're Lutheran, Catholic, Sunni, you never ever want to tax the clergy, okay? Why can't I get the tier 1 reform? Yeah, I don't get this. I thought I'd be able to get a tier 1 reform. Like a good one. Mr. Streamer, why do the Aztecs have a parliament elite? Because a parliament isn't a parliament. You know that, I know that, everybody knows that. A parliament isn't really a parliament. It's more like a council of nobles. And yes, everyone talked to people. People talk to each other. That is what they do. And they talk. It's not really a parliament in the way that you would see a parliament right now. It's a parliament. Where they discuss things and they promise people stuff. People promise each other things. That's what people do. They parlay. It's called a parliament. Talk. I guess I'll grab this. A DM would have been a better name for it. Yeah, but I mean, okay, but I mean, really, what's in the name? Like, who gives a shit? Yeah, it is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. Hey, we finished scoring something. Very nice. Can I make that road now? Yes. That's the first one. But if I want to connect it like this, I need another one. Oh, really? Now you let me make it into a town. Now. Do I want this to be a town? I mean, I guess for roleplay purposes, we can make it a town. It wouldn't be a good idea. But I'll go make it into a town. But there is almost zero reason to make a location like this into a town. Because it's all the way in fuck knows where. You won't have any control in this mountain. So... But you know what? We'll go make Andorra into a gigantic city. It's not gonna be my capital though. I'm not doing that. Freetown is good, not always. No, stop making library. We need to make roads. Build road. Okay. Cool. What's all this? Okay. I don't want to piss with my nobles right now. Hey, and an extra cabinet seat. Thank you. Holy, look at my successor. That guy's nuts. Okay, maybe we can change some societal values. Guys, do we stay a bishopric? We have to, it would be cringe to change. Okay. This whole cringe movement, whenever you do anything that isn't watch paint dry, I have something against that. But I think we'll just stay. We'll stay for now. I want to turn this around. Can you go increase the control over an Urgle, and then we'll have you integrate Osana. Your complaint is pretty cringe. Yeah. Now this whole cringe movement where it's like, hey, you can't, no. No. You can't change your religion. Why not? Huh? Ever think about that? Why not? Majorca's sitting right here. We could go eat him. I want to take a look at my proximity. How are we doing? Now that this road is done, can we actually reach this? Because I think this will explain why we can't actually keep our capital on Andorra. Because people are going to think it's cringe that I'm going to move my fucking capital to Tortosa, but... I mean, look at this. What? Did that actually not do anything? Yeah, okay. So, even though I built the roads from the mountain down here, I have literally 0 proximity in this land. Which means it costs me more than it actually gets me. So I have to move my capital. In fact, I think I have to move it here. You haven't built the first section. What? Oh, I haven't built the first section. Okay, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You're right. I haven't built the first... Let's wait for that one to finish. You're right. I haven't built the first section. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely right. Also, it's 71, so we can start to annex someone. Almost. When is this? October. We must construct additional pylons. Aragon wants an alliance. No. Why would I? Why would I do that? Okay, road. Let's see. Will this actually do something? Road is done. Okay, okay. Fair, okay, we can have a little bit of procs. A tinsy-wincy bit of procs. Also, we can start to integrate one of our vassals. Now, let's go take a look. So we've got 3 of them. You have 89,000 pop, you have 67,000 pop, and you have 91,000 pop. I don't think there is any way we can integrate more than one at the same time. Or, Sorry, that we get the 10% boost. But we can get the 100% boost, don't we? Yeah, because Catalan is the dominant culture. So we can just integrate two at the same time. Yeah, and they're pretty tiny too, so it's fine. Go woke and become a Prince Abbas. Yeah, I'm gonna build a road, that's what I'm gonna do. Skilled diplomat. Whatever. Because we do need to integrate them quickly before they, like, start to develop their land. Not before they finish coring everything, obviously. You pretty much know that your vassals have integrated the land. Yeah, you just know. Also, we're gonna have our capital in Tortosa, which means we need to build roads. Given that. So there needs to be roads leading from the coast to the inland. But there are. Yeah, we got all the roads we need. Except for this. So we'd want another road going up here into that mountain. Which also takes like 10,000 years to build, so. Why Tortosa is a better capital? Because a whole bunch of reasons. Like 7 million reasons. So we're going to want to expand along the coast. Because proximity over water is fantastic. And Tortosa is more in the middle of our little coastal empire then than Barcelona. It's more in the middle, so it's closer. Number one. Number two, there are natural harbor suitability bonuses. Now you can build harbor buildings, but even if you have harbor buildings that make your harbor capacity 100%, your harbor capacity can be higher than 100%. It can be 160%, right? So you always want to have your capital on something that is as close to 100% natural harbor suitability as possible, right? And Tortosa has the highest natural harbor suitability that is close to me. Because I haven't fought Castile. So there's that. And then there's also a river leading inland, which we can use as a free and better road than an actual road. So, there are 3 beautiful reasons why Tortosa is the greatest capital in the world. It also produces rice, so no matter how big you make it, you can always make it food positive, which is not a good reason to have a capital, but it's a reason to have a capital there. So that is what we're going to try to do. We're going to build that place up, encourage migration there, and we're going to move all of our peasants into that location. Can you fuck off with these filthy heretics? Come. It goes upstream though. Yeah, upstream, but it's still better than not existing. It's still better than not having a river. So, given that, do we already want to start building some stuff here? Could go build a cathedral. I guess we start developing that location. We can also go build libraries now, actually. Every river is upstream from a coastal point of view. Okay. That's a fair point. And then I think what we're gonna do down in Cartagena is we're gonna release a vassal over here. We'll seize Alicante and Elks from him, and we're gonna give him Murcia and Mula, and that way Cartagena can be a naval governor, because it's not directly connected to my land. But it is gonna be a fantastic naval governor location. So I'm looking and I see that the river is upstream from the coast. Yes. Man, I'm making lovable money, man. This is great. Build roads. I mean, I do want to be centralized, but that's not going to be happening for a while. At least I got tons of communism, though. I like that. Okay, well, because it's 40/54, I'll pay for the thing. I thought Paradox removed the upstream downstream difference. We'll find out very soon. Okay. Because for now we'll just be expanding RGOs, because we know that that works. And that it makes us resources. Probably makes sense to expand the useful ones first. They changed it and now it's kind of an irrelevant thing. Okay. And rights of the nobles. We're gonna curtail them. And then raise the tax rate on them, because fuck the nobles. I like taxes. So I am on max Diplo spending, even though I don't need to be, because if you're at max Diplo spending, you integrate your vassals faster, so, you know. Sounds like a good thing. Navarra is not only big, but Navarra is also a fantastic country in EU5, because it's so, it's very well developed. It's really well developed. And we're gonna be 51% innovative. Sounds good. How is my tech rate now? 1.9 already! Legolas! 2 already! How do you make 9 from diplomacy? War rep? No, vassals. Vassals. Vassals make you tons of money, man. Because they have full control over their land, so they make a ton of money. Aragon keeps wanting to send an alliance offer. You could go stock it, man. No! Diplomatic annexation cost plus 10 and we were almost done integrating them. God damn it. Piece of shit. I always want to be promoting my people to laborers, so if we can, we'll expand. If Florry is so rich, how come France doesn't want to eat me? First of all, France doesn't even border me. It's his vassal. And second of all, France... I don't know if they're still guaranteeing me, but I think they were. Yeah, no, you start the game guaranteed by France, and it's one of those guarantees that you have in EU4. Did Andorra become a town? It did. It did. Hey! And we integrated the vassal. Very nice. So we now own Barcelona, and now we can start annexing you. Okay, now let's take a look at our new town, where we have 0% proximity. What we can do is build a local governor here. I don't know if that's a good idea, but it will be a while before we can actually citify Tortosa, and it will be a while before we can make a city. So I think it is a good idea to build this thing. And because it's all Catalan, we've got full cores there. Yeah, and it'll be a while before we can actually move our capital, so... probably are gonna want to city that at some point. Definitely want to city this. Sieges is wheat. It's also making this, and it's making stud farms. But I think Sieges is too good to make into, I'm out of people here. I don't like the fishing village. The fishing village can go fuck itself. This is fine. We'll leave that the way it is. I want food. Hey, so now that we have this, we have a lot more proximity. Very good. We still don't have any proximity there, but I'm hoping that's going to change. But I don't know, because that building is very fucking expensive. Like, it costs 5 ducats a month. I don't know if that's going to pay back for itself. I'm assuming in a way it will, but... Okay, and how are we getting there? We're going through this. You do have road. And how are you going there? But why not just... do that? That's much better. Okay, and then what do we actually produce here? I think we'd be much better off building masons here. We also control the center now. Berga becomes a town. What is a Berga? It's this. Livestock? Nah, don't make that into a town. Well, actually... I like not having a lot of livestock RGOs because... Why? Because it makes the farming villages better. But it's so good. No, we'll just do support the state again. If you build it, they will come. Yeah, but there's a limit to how many towns you want to have. I'm pretty sure. Am I taxing my bourgeoisie now? Yeah, I am. Good. Please click on a bit more. Okay. I will. Clash between Villafranca del Peñadas and Cervera. Okay, I can't see these locations. I'll support the town. I mean, I guess. Okay. Average EU5 again event moment. So, who do you have as allies? Oh man, everyone and their mother. Yeah, we'll need a professional army to deal with that. And to deal with that, we need to make an armory. Is there a special building I can build for manpower? No. There's no special thingy building for me to build. Odorant do Mentuant! Very nice. Now, can I go move my capital there? 530 ducats! No, it's cheaper than that. What? Education of the missionaries is plus 50 pop conversion speed? No, we'll do education of the people for now. But that is nuts. If you kill your income for a month, it'll be cheaper. Isn't it based on wealth? It's not based on wealth. Thank you. But that's really dumb. They could have just made it based on wealth and then... whatever. That's good to know indeed, yeah. This might even make it so that we actually have access there, even though it's way further away. No. Now we just don't have access to Andorra de Vella. But now we have to consider, is it worth it? Hold on. You're getting there by roads. Oh! Okay, never mind. We do need to build that. Time to fire the governor in Barcelona? You think? Bridges, Florry. I don't know if that's correct. Build boats for control. Yeah, but how? I don't have any yet. Let's find out. I think this is okay. I'm busy building docks right now. What we also need to do is encourage migration to Tortosa so I can go make it into a city. Okay. Aragon is dying again. Deck Aragon. I don't see how the solution to my problems is getting more land now. And we have so much shit to build right now. Okay, you were done with that. I'm gonna tell you to change to free subjects. Yeah, without naval presence, we're not gonna get anywhere here. So you're right, I do need to build boats. I'm researching them now, but... And then we'll have to try and getting some naval presence. The land is close to your new capital, though. Yeah, you're right. But, I mean, look at this. If I fight this and I try to use levies, that would suck, guys. We need to... First, we're gonna get the boats, yeah? Then... we'll have to get armories, and then crossbowmen. If I can get some crossbowmen, I'll be happy to fight him, but I need crossbowmen. I'm not fighting him without crossbowmen. I'm not letting how little people we have die for no reason. But yeah, you're right, it is close to my capital. Just use mercs. Okay, we can use works. I think mercs are kind of laying over it, whatever. Alright, let's go get ourselves a CB then. Oh, my successor gains skill. That's also gonna put me next to Castile, though. Like, I really don't know if this is such a good idea. And we've got really high relations. We'll be fine. Let's just get the CB. Support for innovativeness. Education of the missionaries. I don't really need that. Yeah, you're right. If we don't do it, then Castile's gonna take it. But shouldn't I be able to get Catalan crossbowmen? Somewhere? Those are normal crossbowmen. I want to hire like six units. Handgooners. It's 500 ducats, dude. It's so expensive. Okay, and then who do we end up fighting? It's really Aquitaine that's the biggest problem. Oh, we can't start a war when we have levies raised? Well, shit. Wait, is that also income based? It's not. We don't have to do Diplo spending anymore. Can I just raise taxes a bit more? For a sec? That's gonna make them disloyal, man. Fuck this. Um, 10 trillion cavalry? No, you don't want 10 trillion cavalry. What you want is you want whatever unit has initiative. So in every age there's like a light version and a heavy version. So if you're going to use cav, you're gonna want these. Because they're light cav, they have more initiative. And in terms of troops, you're gonna want either handgooners. Oh no, handgooners are a weird one. Handgooners just suck. Crossbowmen have 6 initiative, so they're just better. And then in the Age of Discovery, you're gonna want whatever unit has the initiative. So there's either halberdiers, which are suffer less damage or whatever the fuck. But screw that. What you want is this. Arquebusiers, because they have initiative. And initiative determines how quickly your units get to the field. And if they get to the field first, that means they get to shoot at the enemy before the enemy comes in. Every time a unit dies, a new unit needs to take its place. So whenever you kill a new unit has to take its place, and initiative determines how quickly that unit takes that unit's place. So if you don't have initiative, you die. Now there is a bonus now to get more sure. There is a bonus now to have more of the same, of a different type for a combined arms bonus, but it's honestly not that big of a deal. So we could hire 9 archers. And it doesn't really matter, because it's not like I'm going to fill the comet with anyway, so I may as well just use whatever cheap units we can get. Yeah, I'll just hire the outdated archers, it's fine. I don't think that really matters. Okay. That's fine. Could you do 60 months though? Because I don't want to have to rehire them. And meritocracy only costs me 4 now, so I guess we'll go grab this. And we'll go queue up some of those techs too. Because there's a couple things in here that are really, really good. Like, PP, trade efficiency, tactics, and estate enrichment. Wasn't there estate enrichment in here? Oh, that one, yeah, that one's really good. Alright, let's go pay for the army. And go declare this war, I guess. And we'll make our king control. You know it's a good UI when you have to push your face in the screen and wildly scroll around with the mouse. Yeah. The best. Okay, can you just walk past us? No. They're coming that way. I'm gonna try to not raise my levies. But we've got a couple forts here. Okay. We'll leave those there, and we need to assign a leader with a lot of admin skill, because these forts are going to take forever otherwise. But now that we control all this land, we should just be able to march in down there. See, because you can always enter this, and then we can just walk in. Yeah. Perfect. To be honest, against AI, you don't have to... Yeah, it was so different before. Like, they were so much better. I don't know, man. It takes a while for them to understand that they have to build professional armies, and then when they do, they'll be a lot better, but... Yeah, I don't know, man. Every time I fight these AIs, I'm like, well... Okay, so here's Aragon, or Aquitaine. But yeah, if you just bring 1,000 levies, that's not gonna cut it, buddy. He's moving to Pensacola. We'll just fight him on the beaches. Does that actually give him a discount? Or a penalty? -1. Wow. AI in India, China is good enough at building an army somehow. Yeah, because they have way more, they have 10 times the money. Because there's 800 times the people. They should just give the very hard AI like a 99% discount on their... on building an army, and then they'll be fine. This is kind of ass. We're gonna lose that. At least we were able to run away. Looks like they're finally here. We might even need to raise levies now. But yeah, they're gonna cancel my sieges. Come on, initiative! Okay. So much for that. Honestly, I think it should shift the cost of professional army away from an upfront cost to... I don't know... No. Okay, I can see sort of what you're saying. But then how is it different from a levy? No, man, just give them discounts. Just make it, like, way cheaper. That's all we really need. I guess this is what we take. There's no way we're gonna be allowed to take all this. Maybe only the coastline. Yeah, the troops are so expensive now that no one's buying them, except for mercenaries. But they're not even hiring that many mercenaries. It would also be fine if they just hired more mercs. Took loans, hired mercs. Then they'd be a threat, but they're not. So, they're not. I'm getting so many chances to flip Cathar. If I get it again, I'm actually gonna flip it. We can afford this. And it wouldn't even be that bad. Yeah, we'll do it. Take 20% discipline bonus, give negative 50% army cost maintenance. Very hard fixed. I think so. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Remove the stupid discipline and the stupid naval damage taken. Give them negative 50% army maintenance and army cost, and you're good. And you're gonna want army maintenance and manpower to be split because it doesn't make sense, and then you give them plus 50% manpower instead. Because if you have negative 50% maintenance reduction, it also reduces the maintenance on the manpower. How? Your people live longer or what? But yeah, we can't... I'm gonna get rid of my levies. But now we have to sit here for a very long time because they won't accept my peace deal. And I can't walk over to my enemies. Cloning tech, yeah. Naval damage taken is so dumb. Especially if you're like fighting whoever is the Hegemon at the time. And we can't see that because it doesn't exist yet. But if you're fighting the Hegemon already gets naval damage taken. And then if GB is the Hegemon, or from some fucking country that gets an extra bonus to that, their boats don't die. They have negative 99% naval damage taken, so they just don't die. But yeah, I think you're right. I think that would fix everything. Okay, they'd be willing to give us this, so instead of this, we're gonna move you to diplomatic endeavors. And now, instead of getting 46 on Aragon, I don't know if this instantly applies, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it did instantly apply. Okay, good. Perfect. Kingdom of Valencia, all that land. Yeah, no, I don't think so. And I don't want you to take my character, so you're gonna get someone random, which means no one. Alright, time for max Diplo spending again, and we'll have to go improve relations with all of these. Accept cultures, but you still have prestige. But I mean, which culture would I even accept? Because aren't we fully... Yeah, we're fully Catalan, man. We're fully Catalan. There's nothing for me to accept. Alright, anyway. We need to build a navy. It moves 0.50 towards land? Huh. Oh shit. Oh, we just unlocked the right tech for the Caravel, actually. How expensive are those? 32 ducats. And are you better? They've got 2 hull size, 2 cannons, 25 crew size, which I'm pretty sure is a downside. And more movement speed. But, in terms of navy presence, that's 0.14, and this has 0.14. I mean, in terms of ducats, it's the same price. Oh, in terms of maintenance, it's also the same price. They just have more crew, so they just have more... Okay, well, whatever. Did you consolidate your mercs to reduce maintenance? I did not. Don't tell me that actually works. Does that work? How's the proximity in the country? It's pretty shit right now, but it's gonna be a lot better once we get a little bit of naval presence. Invite the coalition against Tunis. Oh boy, he's conquering Sardinia. And biz is gone. Anything else happened? Not really. Okay. I need you to patrol the seas in the Western Mediterranean. And go have some fun with that. How is my maritime presence? Are we getting some now? Yeah, we are. Shouldn't you be doing that tile first? Closed borders, no thank you. This is kinda ass. I built a navy. I'm losing money. Because it costs a port. Oh, fuck you, man. Okay. Yeah, and the mercs are very expensive. Okay, can you go improve more opinions with my vassals, please? And you can stop doing this and keep moving towards free subjects. Fort maintenance shoe? Yeah. Also, we've got a dumb fuck fort over here and a dumb fuck fort over there. Certainly don't want to have anything to do with that. I do want to have a fort on my capital, though. Fucky McFuckface, man. Where would you want forts? You want forts on silver locations. Those are nice locations to have forts in. Naval presence, plus 25. You need so many fucking boats for that to work, man. Thankfully, we can build a ton of them. But is that real? 5 dockets per ship? That can't be real, right? Irrigation building, what does it do? Irrigation building increases this number. Food productivity. And that will increase how much food you make. It also increases the demand for tools. At least it did. I don't know. Yeah, it does. Yo, chat, is this real? Yes. Can I tell you to go take the vows? No. We've got a new leader. It's pretty good. And he's already done with changing this, so Let's see. Is there any other value we want to change right now? We could move to quantity. I don't mind that. I think... Oh, wait! Quantity gives army initiative analysis. No, no, we don't want that. We could move a bit more towards offensive. And conciliatory. Because it gives diplomat web. Okay, we'll move towards conciliatory. Why is initiative bad? Losing initiative is bad. Because initiative, to me, kind of means everything. I'm not sure if putting my ruler as an admiral is such a good idea, because I feel like he's just gonna die now, but... Okay. Yeah, so that bug is still very much in the game. So if you get a bad ruler, just put him on a boat, because he's instantly gonna die. Who's my successor? But he's not here. Adapt the local culture? Nah, it's fine. I'll just take the penalty. It's no biggie. Every event sucks my dick, dude. Every single event. Is this bug only with clergy nations? Nah, it's with everyone. Anyway, we are slowly getting some naval presence here. It's just taking forever. I wish I knew how big the number has to be. Like, how big your plus... It should tell you what the equilibrium is going to be, I think. Because I'm never going to know when I have to stop building boats. Right? I'm never going to know. Can you use this bug to spam Imperial Authority by getting a new ruler every month? Probably. Yeah, probably. So what happens is... life expectancy is based on development. So if you have your character on the water is gonna have a development, and I thought they fixed this, but water is gonna have a development of 0, which means the life expectancy is gonna be next to nothing. Now, obviously, characters at sea should die quicker than characters on the land, because being at sea is just dangerous. But yeah, that's... But it only makes a difference of 3. So that can't be it. Nah, I don't know. Anyway, I have to leave you guys with this for today, because I gotta go vote, and I have some stuff that I need to do. I have to go build up a terrace. So... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today. We'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't know if we're gonna play EU5 tomorrow or EU4. If we're doing EU4, I wanna do a campaign with EU4 where you know those videos where they like play a game and they're like, but no one is allowed to die without losing a unit. Alright, so we're gonna do, I think, Austria, We're going to try doing a world conquest without ever having a unit loss. So at the end, or in the ledger, it's going to say army losses, 0. Attrition losses, 0. So no one dies. No hit run. Yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, have a good one, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Just rap at the end. No rapper